Few families in reality TV have drawn as much public interest as the Duggars. From their program 19 Kids and Counting to its follow-up, Counting On, the Duggars' life have been publicly revealed. Their large family, traditional beliefs, and distinctive way of life have generated both praise and criticism. Among the Duggars, Jedidiah Jed Duggar and his wife Katey have attracted a lot of attention lately, both for their personal tragedies that have upended their lives and for their role in the family's constantly growing story. Katey and Jed Duggar finally talk about their tragic experience, which includes the terrible loss of their twins and the allegations surrounding their marriage, in an exclusive interview. Their frank remarks will leave you feeling incredibly moved and sympathetic, whether you're a fan or a critic. The couple has always been regarded as one of the most stable and happy Duggar couples, having tied the knot in 2021. But up until now, their silence about their difficulties has spoken a lot. The twins, a happy end to heartache. Many people thought that Jed and Katey's journey started with a perfect love tale. Following several months of courtship, the couple tied the knot in an extravagant ceremony that won over fans worldwide. Their early years together appeared to be similar to many Duggar marriages, full of religion, family, and promise. A long-awaited milestone for any Duggar couple, they were soon to become parents to their first child. But when Jed and Katey announced they were expecting twins, their happiness took a turn for the worse. Although there was a tangible sense of enthusiasm about starting a family, the couple's joy was sadly fleeting. They revealed the devastating news that they had lost the twins early in the pregnancy. Fans flocked to social media with prayers and condolences as soon as the news of the tragedy broke. Jed and Katey were going through a very difficult period, and their silence following the tragedy only made their supporters' queries and worries worse. In a recent statement, Katey said, "We've always kept our personal lives relatively private, but this is something we wanted to share. The most difficult thing we have ever experienced is losing our babies. The anguish of not being able to see your children is difficult to describe. We had big plans for them," Jed said, his voice breaking with passion. "We never imagined losing them so quickly, and we were prepared to be parents and provide the greatest life possible for them. It has been an emotional roller coaster." The pair claimed that they were excited and full of hope for what their future as twin parents might hold during the pregnancy. But everything changed when the unanticipated loss happened. They talked of the anguish of having to confront the fact that they would not have the children they had so much looked forward to. "We never thought we would experience something like this. It was like a bad dream," Katey said. "After that, you must work through your sadness while attempting to support one another. Although it has been extremely challenging, we are working together to heal." Rumors of divorce, a marriage in the public eye. Not only were they devastated by the loss of their children, but there were also rumors of marital problems. Public examination of the Duggar family is nothing new. Fans, the media, and detractors frequently examine every facet of their existence. When rumors of possible marital issues started to circulate, Jed and Katey's stress from being in the spotlight only increased. For several months, there was a lot of conjecture on social media that the couple's marriage was in danger. The Duggars' marriages are frequently viewed as being closely tied to their religious beliefs and familial ideals, and the prospect of marital discord in such a prominent place provided for an exciting plot point. However, Jed and Katey were not an exception to the Duggars' long-standing pride in their dedication to family. During the conversation, Jed shared a rare look into their marriage and took an opportunity to directly address these accusations. "We have witnessed the speculation and the rumors. They hurt, to be honest." His voice was firm with conviction as he said, "Our marriage has always been strong, and even though we've faced unimaginable loss, that's only made us stronger. I can't imagine my life without Jed," Katey added, sharing her viewpoint. "We've been through a lot together, and I believe that the hardships have only strengthened our relationship. No matter what gossip or negativity we encounter, we are kept going by our faith and dedication to one another and our family." The pair made it clear that although they had faced their fair share of difficulties, such as the painful loss of their twin, their marriage had never been in danger. "Although it has been difficult, it has increased our dependence on one another. Nothing we've experienced can compare to the strength of our love," Katey said. Coping with grief together. Although it may have been challenging to deal with the divorce rumors, Jed and Katey revealed that the grieving process was far more challenging. Jed said, Grief is a strange thing. It happens in waves. On some days, everything seems normal, but on other days, it all comes back to you. We've learned to lean on each other during the hard moments, Katey continued, considering the emotional toll. There are moments when words simply cannot express how you feel. However, it makes all the difference to have someone who is sympathetic and experiencing the same suffering. The pair also expressed gratitude to their families for their support. Jed talked on how his parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, have always supported him. Our family has been amazing, he remarked. They have supported us while also allowing us the freedom to grieve in our own manner. We have an amazing family that is always there for us, and for that I am incredibly grateful. I'm fortunate to have such a strong support system, not only from Jed but also from his family, Katey said, echoing Jed's feelings. They have truly supported us during this painful period. A path to recovery. Both Jed and Katey are optimistic about the future. Even though they are unsure of how their future trip will unfold, they are determined to face it together. Their steadfast conviction in family, their love for one another, and their faith have served as their beacons. Katey said, grief never goes away completely. However, we're learning to accept it. We are moving forward together, and each day is a step forward. The couple is committed to maintaining the privacy of their relationship and avoiding letting the public's perception interfere with their recovery. Jed stated, "We'll take it one day at a time. We have each other, and that's enough for us right now, even though we don't have all the answers." Considering the future, Jed and Katey are hopeful about the future, even though the loss of their twins will always be a part of their tale. In the future, we hope to have children, Jed stated. We trust that God will guide us on the correct path and that He has a plan for us. We have optimism for the future. Additionally, Katey discussed their wish to expand their family. We are open to the future and what it may bring, even if we are aware that we cannot replace what we have lost. We will continue to cling to one another and accept whatever benefits come our way. The Duggars' strong faith and dedication to one another have given them the fortitude to keep going forward in spite of the tremendous suffering they have faced. Although Jed and Katey Duggar's road of loss, pain, and recovery is far from ended, love and faith will see them through their darkest moments. As they turn to the future, their narrative serves as a reminder of the strength of love, family, and perseverance, evidence that the human spirit can recover, develop, and find hope again even in the face of loss. Through their open and honest disclosures, Jed and Katey Duggar have given their followers a genuine, heartfelt look into the difficulties they have encountered. One thing is certain, despite the fact that the road ahead may not be simple, Jed and Katey are stronger than ever and will continue to walk hand in hand, unified in their love and faith.